know I said on the previous pickup video I probably wasn't going to get anything in February, but I'm a gamer and I tell fibs because I can't stop buying games. So we've got a few things. I thought I'll show them off because, again, I don't think I'll be buying anything this month, but who knows. So starting off, we received a package from Holly, Dog in My Lens, because Joe's been playing with her quite often. Holly decided to purchase her Pokemon Black because she wants to play with her, and Joe's umming and ahhing about actually getting it, so she just actually brought it for her, and now she's been forced to actually play it, which is cool. So thank you, Holly, for stealing my girlfriend once again. Nice one. I'm having to have microwave meals, pot noodles and stuff like that now because I don't know what a warm meal is anymore, so thank you very much, Holly, for that. The next thing is, both again, Holly and Joe, all playing Phantasy Star Zero, so I've been out and purchased my own copy now, which I am very impressed with. It plays quite a lot like Phantasy Star Online, which is a bonus. I absolutely love that game. It does feel not as big as Phantasy Star Online, but then again, I've not given it enough time, but it's great jumping straight in and knowing exactly what I'm doing. So I'm in there with my mono grinders and all that lot, whereas if people just start playing this game, I would assume it's quite a difficult thing to jump into. It's just because I'm an old school Phantasy Star fan that I actually know what I'm doing with it. So the best thing is about this is you can actually do drawings in the game and send it to each other. So while Joe and Holly was being the mature people and actually fighting monsters, both myself, Tim, Jumble Junkie, was sending pictures of penises back and forth. So yeah, but it's to be expected. If two guys have got the option to draw something, you know what we're going to draw. So yeah, spot on game. Right, so these next two items are for Valentine's Day. Me and Joe brought each other a present, and we've gave it to each other early because we're one of these people who go, no, we will not be romantic on a day that you tell us to be. We'll do it spontaneous before, and then we can claim that's more romantic. So yeah, either way, we've given each other our presents earlier, which is cool because I didn't know Joe was going to get me one, and obviously she didn't know I was going to get one, so I kind of went, haha, I got you a present, you didn't expect it, and she was just like, well, look what I've got. So yeah, what she's brought me is a game I wanted to buy, but I wasn't willing to pay the price, and that is Cave Story 3D. Now, this actual game looks really, really good. Now, it's definitely worth actually checking the trailers out. And it's just a normal platformer just running from left to right, jumping over monsters and just killing stuff. And I just thought that looks pretty cool. It's a perfect kind of handheld game that I would enjoy. But I think it knocks out at about £30. And I thought, well, I'm not willing to pay £30 on a game that I might not enjoy. So I didn't want to buy it, and Joe's brought it for me. And I absolutely love it, but God, is it tough. It's just like old school rules. As soon as you touch, the second you have touched, you're dead. Go back to when you last saved the game. If you haven't saved it in a long while, that's it. You go all the way back to the start. So it's hard, but really good fun. And the 3D on it actually is really, really nice. Now, what I purchased Joe is Tales of the Abyss. Now, Joe's fell in love with this game. She absolutely loves it. I've looked at it. It looks stunning. But to be fair, it's one of these games which actually look too big, and if I'm playing Phantasy Star Zero, along with every other game under the sun, I don't think I'll ever get a chance to actually put this in the 3DS, because I just don't have time to let another big game consume my life, especially with some big things coming up and Mass Effect on the horizon. I said on the Friday night rant that Joe had purchased a game to play online, and it was locked and you can't play outside the region. So we took it back to GameStation, just says, look, it's region locked, can we swap it? And they said yes, which is very nice of them. So Joe didn't want to know what to get, and she had like the equivalent of a £10 game to swap it for. So she's picked up Okamite. Now, I've played this, I don't know if I played it on the PlayStation 2. I think I actually played it on the Wii actually, but I played for about 10 minutes of it and thought it was actually visually stunning, really, really nice, and it was one of the ones that go, put down and goes, right, I'll actually get into that at one point, and I never did. And I think this was ages ago before I'd even moved out, so you're probably talking about 3-4 years ago when I first got my hands on this. And like I said, I just tried it, enjoyed it, and then when I saw the Wii and all the collection, I think it went with it. So it's great to buy it back and actually sit down and give it a go, because I don't have loads of Wii titles that I enjoy, so I think this is going to be something I can actually get my teeth into at last. Now, this game is awesome to actually have found it. As soon as we seen it, we just went running straight for it, because when the Wii first came out, obviously as Nintendo do, they don't launch massive amounts of games. And was looking, I think there was only about 10 games in Asda when we first purchased a Wii. And the first game we actually did ever purchase was this, Limpa. Now this is an absolute awesome game. So I think in America it may be known as Marble Madness. Now you just a marble, and just with a Wii remote you can just do that, and your marble goes around the table. And it's incredibly addictive. Both myself, Joe and a niece, we just spent hours and hours playing this, and once you're done it gives you mirror mode and you play it all again, and it's fantastic fun. Now we played this, then we sold it with a Wii, as I was saying originally, and then this thing just became rare. Now I'm not saying it's the rarest game under the sun, but it's an old game and it still goes for between £20 and £40 on eBay. So we've always wanted to get this back in the collection. Now we're not willing to pay the full price for it, because I'm not exactly going to sit here and get another like 20 hours out of it, because I've got all the fun out of this that I can possibly get, but we just want it back in the collection. So every so often me and Joe just want to play 2-player, we can just chuck it in and have a bit of our own fun here and there. So we wasn't willing to pay that price, but we've never seen it in a second-hand shop at all the time we've ever been looking. Like I say, it pops up on eBay every so often, too expensive, and we're just walking past Game and Joe found it for £4, so we quickly snapped that up. And yeah, it's brilliant to actually get this back now, because I just don't know why they're not knocking around. So the only other thing that I've got to show off is I brought Joe some, I think they're called Harler beads or hammer beads in America. Here they're called, I can't remember the name. They're the bead sprites that everyone's been making beads with. And then Joe's made a few things, and as you can see up here, I've had some sent in, and yeah, they're just great fun to create them. So Joe wanted to make something, so first of all she's made a slime stack, which is this. So that's from the Dragon Quest series, and I was telling her that she needs to make a piranha plant, because I saw somebody on the internet who created one and actually put it in a plant pot and it looked awesome. So I went to my mum's this morning, rummaged around in the greenhouse and says I need some pots, and we've made this, which I think actually looks pretty damn cool. So it's very own piranha plant. As you can see in there, I've put a bit of foam in the top, I've put some sand at the bottom to keep it weighted, and then I've put some like foam in there, so we made the actual plant go about that far down so we could stick it in. And yes, we've got our own piranha plant, which I think looks pretty damn nifty. Now Joe's actually got the taste for creating these, and she wants to make some weird and wonderful things, not just the normal generic stuff, but some creative stuff. I've told her that she should actually start filming it for her channel, so she's decided she's going to start filming some YouTube videos, but she's not going to do it under her account Tojo841, which I know most people have subbed to her, hoping that she's going to make some videos. So I says we'll create a new name, start afresh, and start making some like pixel art kind of videos. So she's made the account Pixicle Palace. So yeah, I'll probably put it across here. Pixicle Palace is her name now on YouTube. If you sub to her now, you probably notice that she may have no videos because she just this second registered it. But yeah, she will be putting videos on of the stuff that she starts to create. So if you fancy seeing some pixel art and stuff like that, or you just want to give her any grief, then Pixicle Palace is the place where she'll be at. So as always, I shall finish a pickup video by simply saying I shan't be purchasing anything else this month. We all know that's probably going to be a lie. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.